Have you ever sent a message, made a decision, reopened the door, and then a few hours later thought, why did I do that? Drop a comment below saying, done that, if you know exactly what I mean. Because I think a lot of people don't ruin their peace from one massive life decision. They ruin it by reacting too quickly to a temporary emotion. They feel lonely, so they text somebody. They feel guilty, so they over-explain. They feel hurt, so they send a message they probably should have slept on. They feel hopeful, so they reopen a door before asking whether that door was actually good for them. And I totally get it. When a strong feeling comes up, it feels urgent. Your body wants to do something with it. Your body says, fix the discomfort. You want an answer to the question. You want the uncertainty to go away. One thing I'm learning and have learned is that not every feeling needs an instruction. Sometimes feelings just need information. You can feel lonely without chasing somebody, and you can feel grateful without reopening everything. You can feel hurt without reacting, and you can feel confused without needing to solve your whole life in one night. And the pause before the reaction is powerful, because the version of you who is tired, stressed, emotional, run down, overwhelmed may not always be the version of you who should be making the big decisions. Sometimes you just need to eat food, breathe air, go for a walk, train, shower, sleep, let the central nervous system settle, then decide from a clearer place. Because, there's a big difference between acting from peace than acting from panic. Peace says, this is right for me, and panic says, I need this feeling to stop now. And those are definitely not the same thing. I think a lot of people confuse intensity with truth. They think because a feeling is strong, it must be telling them what to do. But sometimes strong feelings pass, and the consequences of acting on them stay. The message you send stays. The door you reopen stays. That promise you make stays. The argument you start stays. The version of yourself you show someone stays. So before you react, ask yourself, will this make my life calmer or more complicated? Would I still do this tomorrow in the morning? Is this decision coming from clarity, or am I just uncomfortable right now? Because sometimes the most disciplined thing you can do is nothing for a few hours. Not forever. You don't have to avoid it. You don't have to run away. Just pause, wait for clarity to happen. Let the central nervous system settle. Let the first wave of emotions pass. Give yourself a calmer chance to speak. So if something has stirred you today, don't rush into the feeling of making a decision. Feel it, respect it, but don't hand it the steering wheel. Because not every emotion needs action. And not every temporary feelings deserve permanent decisions. Pause first, then choose.